Welcome to day 3 of our 7-day yoga challenge, where our word and intent for the day is silence. A disclaimer before we start: if you find yourself in pain, please back off. I don't want you to be injured. And without further ado, let's hook in to the 10-minute or so beginner level yoga challenge. Starting off in puppy pose. Let's come down to our hands and knees. From here, that's come out, so let's fix that up. Little transmitter, plug that back in. From here, let's talk through it. Hands, our knees are shoulder width apart, the top of our feet are on the ground, knees underneath our hips, and we're going to place our palms and reach it forward. All right, from here, inhale to set, and exhaling, coming down, and we might place our forearms on the ground and our head, and then we're stretching our shoulders. All right, we may even want to stretch our shoulders a bit further above overhead. Wherever you are in your mobility, it's all cool. So from here, where we're also thinking about is pushing on the tops of our feet, and we're stretching out our shoulders. All right, it's quite an intense stretch for 3 breaths here. 3, 2, 1, inhale to set, and exhaling, slowly coming out and meeting in tabletop, where we're going to move to our cat-cows in our flow. So from here, hands are splayed, hands are underneath shoulders, feet width apart, we haven't moved our legs. Inhaling, dipping our belly, sticking our chest out like we're receiving a medal on parade, and looking forward. Exhaling and rounding our back, tucking our tailbone, as well as rounding the back and pushing away with our hands, chin on chest. Inhaling, exhaling. 2, last one. Inhale, and then exhaling. 1, inhale to set, and exhaling, meeting a neutral spine. Fantastic work here. Moving to downward dog. All right, this one is a little bit of a challenge. All right, so from here, let's bring our hands forward a little bit, tuck the toes, inhale to set, and exhaling, pushing our legs up, lifting the knees, pushing our tailbone back, pushing against our hands, gaze goes towards our feet, and then lengthening the spine. You can bend your knees as much as you need. From here, we might pedal the feet out for a moment, just to stretch the backs of the legs. Fantastic work. Coming to stillness now, we're moving our right leg and coming to stand. So you may need a couple of, may need to adjust yourself when we do come in, but I'll guide you through it. So inhaling, lifting the right leg back into what we call 3-legged dog. Push the balls of your feet towards the back of the room. Inhale, and then exhaling, stepping our foot forward. All right, from here, keeping on the ball of our foot, like we're about to run, is coming up. Hands up, looking to sky. And exhaling, dropping the knee down and reaching for the sky at the same time. Crescent lunge. From here, inhale. Exhaling, hands meeting the back, framing that front foot. Bringing our foot back to what we call high plank. Inhaling, shift our weight forward over our shoulders, and then our elbows are painting back. And then exhaling, lowering down into our low push-up position. From here, inhaling, pushing the elbows back, baby cobra. Exhaling, head comes down. Inhale, let's push back and come back to child's pose for 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Inhaling. Fantastic work now. Let's do that on the other side. So from here, we're coming into downward dog. All right, inhale, exhaling, Alright, belly to thighs or bending the knees as much as we need, pushing away from the hands. Inhale to set. Lifting the left foot back. And then exhaling, reaching the front foot forward, looking like we're about to go for a running race. And then exhaling, coming up, reaching to the sky. And then inhale again. And then exhaling, dropping the knee. Crescent lunge on the ball of the back foot. Fantastic work. So inhaling now, exhaling to transition, framing the front foot of the hand and then coming back to push-up position. From here, I'll give you a modification as well if you need, is chin, chest, knees, chest, chin, or coming down. So from here, we can knees, chest, chin, or we can lower down, whichever works for you today. So from here, breathe in, shift our weight forward a little bit, and exhaling, knees, chest, chin, or full low push-up. Inhaling, baby cobra, slight back bend, pushing away with the hands. Exhaling, head comes back down. Inhale, as we come back, push our tailbone back to child's pose for 3 breaths. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling to set and exhaling to come out of that. Fantastic work. We're now coming to our sit bones and doing what we call staff pose. All right, so from here I'm going to go onto the side so you can see the example. Our sit bones are on the ground, our legs are feeling the mat. We may want to pull our toes back and hands come underneath here. That's one. So from here, we're going to do seated figure 4. So place your legs back, shoulder width apart. So you'll be able to see it. If you put your arms on the side, that's right. And then we can get our hands where it feels comfortable for our shoulders. Just come in here. From here is lifting the foot, the right foot, or coming from here, like putting our leg down, whichever way works best for you. And then leaning back to bring the foot up. Seated figure 4 pose. This is also good if you're a runner. So from here, we're doing 3 full breaths. 3, 2, 1. And adjust your hands so that it feels better on your shoulders, so how your shoulders feel okay. Coming down now, stretching the leg out, taking our foot and then bringing the bottom of the foot to the inside of the thigh, coming into head to knee pose. All right, so we're going to do 3 breaths here. Inhale to set and exhaling as we reach down the leg as far as we can. Last thing to go is the head once we feel the stretch to keep our lower back safe, and then you feel the stretch in your back and then on the side body as well as the bottom of your leg, your hamstrings. 3 full breaths here. 3, 2, 1. Inhale to set and exhaling, coming out of that under control. Let's now switch to the other side. Right foot out. Let's do this again with a bit of a better transition this time. I'm going to put my left foot over the right thigh and then bring that back and lean back into my figure 4. Seated figure 4 pose. I'm feeling the side of my thigh muscle or the IT band. All right, so let's have a look at this. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic work. Inhale to set and exhaling as we lengthen the front foot. Bring the top of our left foot, the bottom of our left foot to the side of our thigh for head to knee pose. Inhaling to set, grow tall, and exhaling, reaching down the leg towards the ankle or the bottom of the foot. Once we feel the stretch, then we can release our head and take 3 full breaths here. 3. You may even want to try and reach further each time. Or notionally in your head, you don't need to reach further if that's not in your practice today. Last one. Stretching it out. Inhale to set and exhaling and loosening Under control. Fantastic. Wow. Whew. That completes day 3 of our flow. But without further ado, let's hook into the challenge as well. Today's theme was silence. So the challenge for you is to unplug your device for 3 hours at any time during the day. And that doesn't include when you're going to sleep. So at some point during the day, unplug for 3 hours, turn the phone off, put it on silent, don't look at it, and just have some silence, radio silence. All right, so I'll see you in day 4.